Hey, Nick Granville here. I thought for this series of lessons what I'd do is some quick kind of tests to see how well you know your instrument. I mean, these aren't necessarily style related, they're kind of more just how well do you know the instrument, the fretboard, more than anything else. So I thought these would be a good little series to do. I thought I'd do 5 of them, covering some sort of key areas just to see where you're at in terms of your knowledge of the instrument. Okay, so this is the first one, and what I'm going to talk about is scales here. Very simple because it's an easy one to do. Okay, so what we're going to look at is the major scale and how well people know that. We'll start with the major. You can do any scale, of course, but this is a good test for the major scale. Now, the only thing you have to do is to start from the lowest note, that one, if it's in the scale, or that one if it's the next, and go through to here. So any fingering, the fingering doesn't matter in this instance. It's just a test to see, can you go from the lowest to the highest in a certain key. So the first example I'm going to give is C major. Alright, so C major has an E in it. So can you play C major from here to here? And backwards. Right, so there's C major from the E to the high D that I have available. Now, of course, you want to be able to do this in all keys. So let's say, I don't know, another key like F major. So the only difference is that would have a B flat now though, rather than a B natural, which we had with C major. But of course, it's going to be a little more challenging because you're having to do it from here to here. Now, of course, the natural keys like C, F, G, all of those are easy. The harder ones are like D flat, for example. So let's do D flat. Now, D flat has no E, so we'd start from F. We're talking D flat major. And backwards. That's D flat. Now, of course, do G flat, B major, all those other keys. Once you get those down, try the same thing with minor scales, the same thing with melodic minor, with mixolydian, with all of these things, and see how well do you actually know the instrument. You'll probably find that there's certain ones that you can't do very well. Well, those are the scales to work on, and just keep doing it and tick off the boxes to say that you've done each one, and then progress on to the next one. Cool, so I hope you found that useful. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you look below, there'll be links to all my stuff like that, so keep in touch. You know, if you've got any questions. Also, for these lessons, I'll be putting them on my Facebook page, which is Nick Granville Music. I'll put up diagrams of any of this kind of stuff, so check them out there. Yeah, keep in touch and let me know what you think. Oh, and by the way too, I have a record called Home, which you can get for free on Bandcamp. So if you go bandcamp.com, sorry, I'll start again. If you go nickgranville.bandcamp.com and find the album Home, it's free. If you want it for free, or if you want to pay for it, it's up to you, but it's a good record and I'm very proud of it. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Keep in touch. Cheers.